Hello boys, my name is Kolayushi. Welcome back to my 5% by playthrough of Mario plus Rabbid Sparks of Hope. It should be Rayman, because we're at Rayman the Phantom Shell once again. We are back at it again. Trying to get through multiple guards and a bunch of other stuff. I don't know what else to say. This is just a area that's gonna probably take a little bit, but as for the actual chapter, I found out this is one of the shorter areas. I hope that it will go pretty fast. 100% shouldn't nearly take as long. Might even be able to get it done by the end of this, all things considered. At least I should. Okay, well this is a little bit of an easier battle.
Yeah.
Not so much, actually. Oop. I want to restart this, because I didn't think that would not send me as far as I thought. Oh wait, there's a teleporter right over here. What? Forget doing that strat. Let's just take the teleporter instead. That's much easier than doing the other method. Yeah, I'll just casually walk all the way to the other side instead, and then nip them from the other side. That'd probably be better.
Ready for this? All right. Boom.
Oh, he can enter that pipe right away. Okay, well,
Now you fly.
Rabbid Peach is just gonna do this. Yeah, that works. Alright, this works. I was actually hoping the outbounds would have taken him out. That would have saved a little bit of time, but I don't care. As long as we get for those battles kind of quickly, we're pretty good anyway. Well, that's done. Now we get to move on to the next objective here. Oh my, are you telling me he didn't have anything there that whole time? Wow. Well, also noticed that, yeah, we really had to punch those sparks again because we took out an enemy. Very interesting. I didn't know that was a thing that could happen. I also realized that because Rabbid Mario has a regular skill, he could also just, instead of using Lurin. Okay, there's a lot more enemies this time. Oh yeah, right, we can level up Zephyrquake now. I don't think I actually want him on Rabbid Mario this time. In fact, I'll trade out his HP thing since he doesn't really need it right now. And instead, put in glitter on that spot, actually, and switch these two sparks instead. Okay, nothing else I could do better that I know of. Because Because Zephyr it will work for the Iron Numas for sure. Although we do have to get the enemies together first. Unfortunately, there's so many split up, we may have to just wait on them again. So, I guess it depends. How far maybe you can lure them once and then we can lure them again.
Okay. Ready to fly.
Man, it's Mario. But in order for that to happen, we need to be as close to them as we can so we can actually make it work.
Plot twist.
Okay, well we can get almost all of them, just not that
Plot
much
twist.
on the side. Be awkward, but
Ready for this.
it'll work for now. Man, Mario will just learn the enemies normally. Probably. Not have much of a choice. Oh, I didn't even notice. No. There's like one lily standing in the corner I didn't know about. On the second turn, I could use Rocket Ride to potentially remove any extra things, although I was hoping to remove a few extras here. Actually, no way I can remove it one turn, but we'll have need to do that. I just realized this particular thing makes a lot of noise whenever you use it. These two should go out of bounds. That's all I will send out of bounds, apparently. Okay, we got pretty much all of them but one. We use this gust attack. Remember, those divas are pretty much immune to every kind of normal damage, but they can still be gusted and splashed off, so that's their only real weakness. So anyway, we're gonna just pass this to return, and Rayman, you're gonna just rocket ride this guy off the screen.
Perfect.
I just realized Rocket Ride probably could have just got them all, but come to think of it, they were spread out a bit, so maybe not. Maybe if I lured in first with Rabbid Mario and then used Rocket Ride, or got these in a different way, I could have made that work better. Although, to be fair, Rocket Ride's kind of tricky to control, so I think that was probably a bit safer. Alright, well, we hit the switch, finally. Oh. Looks like we get to pick this up.
Oh, nice.
It could be possible the triangle one might not even be there right away. But honestly, we need to at least make sure I'm not, like, missing something. Wait a minute. I just realized, if that triangle thing is not there, or there's nothing to do with the triangle setup, we may need to either find the switch elsewhere, or it's a hidden secret. Like, we haven't even found out what the triangle switch does. Like, if you look over there, it looks like there's some sort of green triangle switch we need to hit. But there is no search that exists in either this area or the upward area that I know of. Because that one's circle. And that's set up in a different way. And then there's this, which is like, yeah, this upper area doesn't give us anything. And this area doesn't really give us anything either. I have pretty much one conclusion to this. We have to defeat the dragon to get this. I think that's the only logical conclusion to this, so I guess we're gonna destroy the dragon now. I was gonna actually do it later, but If I want to find a secret, I'm probably gonna find it somewhere inside the drain, so I'm probably gonna have to destroy it. Because I did look around as tightly as I could, but I couldn't find anything. I will probably still be a viz afterwards, though. Well, let's see. Alright, it's this annoying one again. Destroy Darkness Gate. Now, this might actually be harder because it takes longer to get to the thing. We are currently shooting an episode called Siege of Wall Escape. In the scene, you must infiltrate the castle. Only bombs can be used to destroy the gate. If that scares you, good. That is raw material for your performance. Not really a easy set way to do this. We could lure the bombs up at the top of a series of gates, but since they're only in there and it doesn't look like there'll be a teleporter spawn, looks like we're gonna have a pretty tough time with this one. There's also a lot of everywhere. Freaking nerds everywhere. Well, for starters, we should probably see if we can't knock any around, maybe using some rocket ride. We can't use that to destroy bombs, because that would just be silly, though. What do you? I don't think we go for an AoE. That seems too risky with all the battle stuff happened. We should just do this instead. And then we should do just Aqua for you. On the second attack, but not have the HP one this time. If Rabbid Mario dies for any reason because of that, we'll just change it around a bit, but we should be fine. We're still gonna have Glitter, though. Also, Glitter's not gonna really lure much enemies in, even if we tried, so I think we'll have to split it up a bit. Rayman's gonna have to take out the bottom half, and the other is gonna have to do pretty much whatever. One thing I'm gonna do, though, is Rabbid Peach. I don't want you to be too risky, so we're gonna put D on you right away, and since Rayman is the only one able to physically go over there without doing other stuff, we don't have much of a choice here. We pretty much are forced to team jump Peach and over to here, or, and I guess this probably would actually work better, we make Main Man go over here instead, then hold down this pipe thing, and he'll have to hold it down permanently because there's no other way the bombs are gonna get to us otherwise. Anyway, if I want to do my safety setup properly, I'm gonna have to go over here first with Rabbid Mario, pretty much as close as we possibly can go, and any enemies as we can that are on the higher edge specifically, and then try to AoE them down with Rabbid Mario. Then Rayman can maybe block lift the rest if there's any survivors. Alright, sure, a bit of damage. If you can take out 5 enemies, it's certainly worth it to take a little tiny bit of damage to clean up the amount of enemies. It also gets them closer to the switch. Okay, now, someone's gonna have to sacrifice themselves by standing on the switch. I don't want that to be Rayman. I think Rabbid Peach is probably best fit for this. So, Rayman, you're gonna go up here, and we're gonna actually have him follow where Rabbid Mario's going, so we can have him go a bit safer. Whoa, that is a weird angle. Let's go for just this. Oh wait, we didn't do... Oh yeah, that's right, we didn't use the guard thing. Whoops. Whatever, we can summon these guards at least. Oh yeah, that's right, Rabbid Mario has his no limits now. He can... So he can move them around now. Sure, let's move that one over there. Alright, Rabbid Peach, you're gonna summon a switch motion over here who's gonna dash this opponent. Then Rabbid Peach go close to the right side, and then have the weak enemy stand on the switch, and Rabbid Peach and Regu both attack. Oh, I just realized that won't kill if we do that. Bit tedious, but yeah, it has to be done. We'll have to take some damage. This might actually mess us up. So if they go before the bombs, that could be bad, because then bombs won't move and it'll be all for naught. Okay, good. The bombs do move, and at least one of them got through. That's all we really needed to speedrun this. Oh, that could have been bad if they moved on to the sure. Oh, we might still do it. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. The question is, where do they spawn in after they're done? Okay, well, they at least spawn, but they are a good spot. Yeah, okay, well, we're gonna have to definitely clear out that side area as well, but now that that's done, we're gonna be in kind of an awkward scenario. You know what? I'm gonna have to restart this battle for that reason. That was obviously not a good luck at all. We definitely did not want that. We are 100% restarting this. We're still doing Fortified to start, though, for that. We don't want to take too much damage here, so protecting at the start is good, but I can just have Rayman go over to where he needs to be. That's all I need to do. And then the other characters could just take the teleporters manually. It's not a big deal. Of course, some characters are still going to have to stay behind so that the other moves go in, but I'm going to have to change up the setup, because, yeah, there was an enemy that kind of screwed me up, and that is, of course, the Flaming Stooge. I don't talk a lot about the Flaming Stooge, but the Flaming Stooge may be the trolliest enemy in this whole game. In fact, they're so trolly that, because they can move us around randomly, they are probably the biggest single threat to our strat, because do this run at all, it could be really bad. I just realized Blocklift is not going to really do me much. I think probably the best way of dealing with them is to just rocket ride them into the pit, or make them at least run away as far as they possibly can go. The idea is I don't want them nearby. As long as they're not nearby, they will not flame my heroes and thus not cause them to move around. And then from there, I'll just probably do the same setup as we did the last time we did this. So, Rayman team jumps over to here. We might have him jump right here, actually, so we can be a little bit more out of the way. Now, Rabbid Mario, you're gonna do probably the most important turn of all, as per usual. Go here, use this, rear all these enemies in, and then attack immediately. Because all these enemies are designed to troll us. I just realized this whole battle setup is designed to troll us. Because you got air gust enemies that can make you move around air gust. And then you get flame enemies that can make you run around rampantly, and flame is probably the worst of all of them. Air gust may not be as bad, but flame is the worst, because flame can just lead to lots of bad stuff happening. I mean a lot of bad stuff. Not even trying to dig around. Okay, so since Rabbid Peach didn't team jump yet, Rabbid Peach and them can actually probably both go over here, and that would help out a bit. Although even if she doesn't have to attack, she at least gets a couple of turns. And then, just like before, we'll have the clone take the shield for now. anyway. The biggest difference is obviously the rocket ride. The rocket ride we pretty much had to use on those right side enemies, so they weren't going to bother us, because if even a single flaming stooge attacked us there, it probably would have not worked. Let's just do this. That's probably an easier way of doing damage. There we go. Now we should be 100% to at least not have the bomb explode. I'm only saying that lightly, but yeah, that's probably never gonna happen. Because the Flaming Stooge is pretty much the only one that could have done it. And on top of it, we still have a little ways anyway. Okay, well, Rayman needs to get over to the switch first before we can do anything else. So, let's work on trying to converge everyone over here. So, Rayman's down, that switch is probably the best we can hope for. That will send Rabbid Peach over here. And we'll use that to get the clone over as well. I just realized the clone might actually be able to just win this. Let's actually see. Let's see. Yeah, I think the clone will be our biggest hero, because if we fit this up and just run it to the gate, yeah, we can just destroy it now. I honestly didn't see why we couldn't just do it like that. So, yeah. Really, the hardest part was just getting the bomb to survive and also getting that pipe active. But once that was done, just bam, we just took it right to the gate and won. The Kraken battle was definitely way tougher than that. Oh, okay, well that was just part 1. Now we get to actually defeat one of these enemies, and the dragon turns out to be just a giant version of that. Oh, my worst nightmare, the Flaming Stooge. I literally just talked about how annoying they are.
Exciting.
Now we're all looking forward to Climate Seed versus a CG dragon. I present a screen and everything. So we just have to defeat him.
Method actors. Places, please.
Alright.
Let's go.
Oh, we get forced into it. Interesting. We get forced into it without, getting us much of a choice to do stuff. We also have so many barricades around that it's gonna be a bit tricky to get through.
Easy. I got this.
So this is the first multi-part battle we have on this particular part. So the only way to get through this safely is to basically destroy these other enemies first. Thankfully, the bomb-bombs alone let us destroy the first bit of attacks right away, and now we just need our other characters to do other stuff. Just realized if I use the self-service summon first over anything else, I can probably make it go farther. Alright, well, we don't want to go over there to dash the bombs until the next turn.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
That works. Alright, Rabbid Mario, you go over here. Whoa, okay, we barely made it over in time. Alright, well, is he still immune to everything? Yeah, alright, well, I guess water won't really help us much, will it? Rayman does have Plunger Guard, so that can help us out a little bit, though. Alright, I'll have you go, like, here. Well, actually, no, wait. You have to go, like, here, because the Clonus won't be able to team jump otherwise. By the way, I did say Clonus there. There was a fan that said the thing was like Clonus or something at one point, or I think I'm just so used to seeing a different game that I accidentally said it like that. Believe me, I know what that's from though. It's from a game series you probably would never know about. Probably wanna know. Anyway, wait, just make sure we don't do other stuff. Alright. Well, so, other than that, one thing I can say is, well, since this is a big enemy, then obviously it must be our first boss battle. I don't see what else we would have otherwise. It makes sense after all. Well, we're gonna at least fortify these guys, but I know for a fact we're not gonna win on turn 1. That would just be silly. If anything, setting up the guards was probably better, so we can do more damage overall. For just single target, Rayman does probably best just summoning a bunch of guards, so we'll probably just summon a bunch of guards and hope that Nai walks into them, ideally. Otherwise, yeah, we don't really have much we can do. We can't even attack any enemy in range, so let's just pass the turn. Interesting, they still move, just not to the normal spot. Somehow, Mario still got hit and all of that. Although, to be fair, he wasn't actually fully behind cover. So the only person not fully behind cover. The other two were behind full cover instead. Flame is probably one of the worst combos, obviously, because basically forces that enemy to take a lot of damage. But thankfully, we had protection, so Rabbid Mario ended up surviving pretty easily. Although it did mess up his pattern a bit. Alright, Clone is gonna go on here, and I think we need to remove the other weakling enemies first. Also don't like that the big flaming stooge moved as far away as it possibly could have been, so we are gonna move him further over as well. Let's just attack these guys. Now we get to finally start damaging the actual boss. I just realized if we used the rare trick properly, Rayman could have maybe had his activate a second time, but whatever. Alright, now we're gonna do probably the smartest play we could probably hope for. That is, well, partially retrieve Rabbid Mario to cover, but mainly Rayman goes over here and actually just hits these bombs now. And we can throw them at the main stage to maybe damage him a bit. Come to think of it, he wasn't even nearby enough. I guess we could have lured him over, but whatever. Well, if we want the guards to activate fully, we actually want to do probably a rocket ride. Oh, okay, alright. Well, that's... So, if that... Note to self, if that lands on a giant boss, it just kind of spontaneously explodes. Good to know. Would have liked to know that sooner, but whatever, we'll just attack now. Alright, I think because there's not gonna be a whole lot happening on the right side area, I'm gonna probably... Well, actually, let's use the heal first, with the clone first, and I'm gonna probably send the clone over to the other side just to become a permanent flanking spot. And then we'll just go over to the other area whenever bombs spawn and just keep on dashing them to keep on throwing them back at the enemy. Okay, that works. So we have like turns to defeat him. We need to be attacking as much as we can. I have already took a bit of damage, so we need him to be cover. Eventually, I should have him probably not behind cover, so we can attack behind cover. But we'll go ahead and have the clone take a bit of damage. It's actually partly why I put it up here, so the Dragon might be confused into attacking it instead. Okay, it looks like they're bringing back the Flaming Stooge. That's fine. If anything, they can be used as bait. We'll use Dick's Explosion, actually. I don't know if that damages the Dragon more, and our attack does, but it's fine. Also, if dies, it's not a big deal. Remember, it doesn't count as no, because the doesn't get fully defeated. Also just realized, Rayman, instead of doing that whole shenanigan, you can just block lift them over. Oh, not quite in range. We're gonna have Rabbid Mario fix that a bit. Have to... So I guess Rayman might take a little bit of damage, but that's fine.
Come here, you.
Oh, only that enemy gets pulled in, and it automatically explodes my damage off. Alright, so did was nothing really.
Uh-oh.
I think probably summoning a guardian might be better. Oh.
Say bye. All right.
But we could probably hit the teleporter if we wanted to, although if I want to make sure this we should probably have everyone just attack it. Be better. Oh, except Rabbid Mario can't attack. Okay, that's actually better for me. We have a few turns, so why not just take out the teleporter, make sure no enemies are coming back on that side, and then pass the turn, and we should be able to win on this next turn. Just as I thought, yeah, that is an AoE, so... Oh, wow, the counter blow took him out. That was cool. Alright. That was a cool way of finishing that off. I'll admit.
I feel good.
Yeah, Rayman, I think I feel good too about that. We gold that pretty easily too. Now it went up a lot more. Prime Gazette states not as inspiredly grading as one might think. Progress. It's also halfway up, which tells me we're getting closer. Or at least halfway done with the main storyline battles. That's for sure.
Encore!
You slayed the Dragon of Low. Ian's engagement. Viewership doubled with shady merchant robot demographic alone.
Fingers crossed!
When we want to jinx anything, but Terraform Superior Fusion may sign me as an exclusive sponsor. Reminds me of my time at Castle Rock. Any chance I can keep my prop as a souvenir? No. That works. Alright then. Also, that switch thing still doesn't have the hidden spot found, so that means, well, we're gonna have to hit a specific wall instead. Probably. That's my only other logical conclusion is, somewhere there is a breakable wall that we have to break with our fist, and then we need to use that to tap. Or it could be as simple as just breaking a barrel even. We don't know. Oh, wait, no, I see it now. I just had to look at it from a different angle, but there it is. It's another one of those hit something in the air switches. That's all it was. Okay. Good thing we didn't forget that, because that would have been really tedious to forget otherwise. We're getting a lot of these hidden panic coins so far. Doesn't seem to be of any other Because that don't have vines. By the way, we're gonna get a ninja for Rayman first, just so we can equip it right away. Why not? Hasn't really had a decent weapon skin. So let's go ahead and put that one on now. First weapon skin we got for Rayman. And now we're gonna also drop a bit more. I probably should have done this earlier. Buy some of those. We need probably a couple of healing items for safety, so let's buy at least those, but continue to focus on these two items.
Yeah.
Since those are cooldown clocks and extra stuff, like the movement boost, are probably the best we can hope for. Because I also just realized I could have movement boosted to win that first battle, but since it wasn't necessary, I don't think I needed to do it. If anything, it's probably better to have the movement boost to just be able to make up for problems or anything else that might have happened. Alright, now what? We need... well, now I guess we're gonna go for on that. Counter blow, range. Oh, we can... oh, we should probably do this. And then this next, actually. Probably doing that is probably better. Honestly. Because if we're gonna spam the Punja Guard every turn, we may as well make it work for what it's worth.
Woohoo! Ready to fly! Oh.
Interesting, it just kind of stops there.
Ha!
Just... wait. Can you do this? That's weird. Oh, what's this? Key challenge. Okay, well that worked out well.
Awesome! Woohoo! Up! Yeah!
Wait, what is this? Now this looks really, really odd. If we move the stuff over there, then that means it's probably gonna be like here or something, or to place it somewhere else.
Yeah!
Very weird. Indeed. We found a special, something, but we don't know what it's for. Oh, probably this.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ah, I see. So, this led us to a different quest. And we have to throw experience. Oh, well, there's a secret here that was level 3 that we somehow missed and all that. We could have probably done this right away, but we had to go to the Kraken one first there. Alright, then. I guess we're doing this now instead. Oh, great. This eye battle has to be done in 3 turns, and we cannot use any whatsoever. There's also tons of bomb-bombs. And while we could use them, the only suitable way of really speedrunning us fast without doing extra seconds is either get hills, or we're just gonna have to go for all the AoE we can go for, which is gonna be a bit tricky. Yeah, in case you haven't noticed, it's pretty obvious we need explosions. I just also realized that either explosion can only hit 1 on the ground. We should have, add-ins, if anything. Maybe level those up, because those could work better, technically, because they do more AoE than the other stuff. And I think Rabbid Peach might just have to use 2 of them right away. And set moves their turn as a result, but that'll work. Other than that, we just need to make sure we have our AoE boost, which we do. I'll just boost this because why not? Never know if we might need him. Oh, I guess this would work well too, because it would have a good range. So maybe have this be our AoE. We'll have a bit of a balance out, though. Alright, we need to heal up a bit. Let's go fast. Like I said, I'm a bit scared because it looked like there was a lot of enemies, but also the turn order. 30 turns? Blah. Jeez, I cannot talk. 30 turns. 8 turns just for, 1 battle to destroy 15 Darkness Eyes? Now, this might be a lot more annoying, that's for sure. Definitely already seems like it. And of course, we need to have the enemies that move us around more, as if we don't have enough craziness as it is. Alright, well, that one's gonna have to somewhat sacrifice his turn to make sure that bomb gets destroyed. Somebody's probably gonna have to be Rabbid Mario. Oh! I don't know why I dashed. I literally wasted a dash for no reason and it didn't end up working out. Whoops. Well, let's save a bit of time here. Let's go straight to Tayo's turn and do this in the order that I did before.
Nice one. Here we go.
Now I can dash this enemy, and now I can pick it up and actually destroy an eye with that. That's probably what we're gonna have to do in this battle a lot. Find a way to dash a bomb on, use it to destroy a Darkness Eye, then use that one to destroy another Darkness Eye, and so on and so forth until we can get through the battle, ideally. Also, apparently the game did not save my heal. I honestly don't care. One of my first abilities I want to use with Peach anyways is Rabbids, so we could probably just use that instead, and we do not have a good... So we're just gonna do this instead. Remember, there's a chance this won't always work. Okay, well, thankfully it did work, so good. We don't have much else we can do. We also cannot get that bomb on, so there's not really any point. Oh wow, that... We got so many crits, so we just took him out alright. That helped out a lot. Alright. Alright, well... I think it's pretty obvious we need to probably Rocket Ride to destroy a few of these. I just want to see how many I can destroy.
Rocket ready.
Oh wow, actually that worked pretty well. I think rocket is probably what you're supposed to use to do that quickly. Alright, unfortunately we don't really have a good setup to finish off this battle, but at least this time I remembered I have rockets and they're really good. So yeah, that pretty much controlled most of the battle there. It's possible with the right setup I could have maybe even won this in one turn, but it's fine. It still works. We at least got rid of most of the stuff that was in the way, and now we can just pass the turn probably, and we can win it from here. I did put in the AoE sparks, of course, though, just to make this a bit easier, but necessarily always need them. Okay. That Peach can heal up, just so we don't have to heal later.
Healing vibes.
Whoa! Goodness. A little sneezing.
What?
That's what I thought. So I'm just gonna have Rayman go around so we can do that. Missile there, and then each can faster just do that. Since we don't need the AoE, why not avoid wasting it? Just like that, we're done with the battle. If you didn't know about that battle could have easily been pretty tight, but because we remembered it. Their viewership may be in the toilet, but it's no longer in the sewer or the beach post. I just realized there might be different base signs depending on how fast you send it up. That's quite interesting. Also, I'm trying to find my secret thing for, like, getting that side quest done. We just kind of found a dark mist puddle in the middle of nowhere instead. Alright, well. Oh, here's a ingredient. We may as well get these done while we're still here, if we can.
Yeah, nice.
I like how some of the characters from the main game of Rabbid Mario plus Rabbid Sparks of Hope as well are also here. Okay, this whole thing is probably really confusing. I get it. There's like a switch behind that one area. I get that now. I know that something's there, but when there's a literal full thing blocking the yeah, that's what I thought. It's actually somewhere else instead. So it looks like we have to go a little bit farther yet, and it's even higher up than we thought. Looks like we're gonna have to go way up there first. At least we found where it is. We just need to find how to get up there now. See, we're gonna have to use this probably. Yeah.
Up. Going up.
Oh yeah, cool. This was where the end thing was. No surprise at all having... considering this game is literally filled to the brim with hidden switches everywhere. Use that charge box to get a few more of those out of the way. We can grab this and take it to where we need to be. Get another planet coin done. Cool.
Awesome.
Nice. We're getting a lot more planet coins faster this time than compared to what we've had before. Pirate set. Of course, that still has our stuff. Oh, I just realized there's also a set to the right of this. But I don't think we're supposed to go in there yet. I think we're supposed to do the Western set first before we do that. Well, that's gonna be the end of the episode, unfortunately. Our completion percent jumped up quite a bit, though. I hope you guys enjoyed, though. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video where we continue with more Space Opera Network shenanigans. Until then, see you guys later. Bye.